Hey, Goodwin here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, share, help promote my channel, rank it up. Can't do it without your support, and I appreciate absolutely every like and subscribe I get. Especially with the way that YouTube is these days. It's really hard to grow a channel, get any bigger. But this is something I'm going to talk about. Alita Battle Angel. This is something I've been wanting to talk about. This article is about 2 weeks old, and there's been a bunch of crazy nonsense going on that makes it really hard to talk about anything such as entertainment. It makes it hard to talk about anything that's escapism, because you have the entertainment industry catering to Black Lives and the protest and the pandemic and all this social justice stuff as well. So it's really hard to talk about anything and to have appreciation for anything involving celebrities, considering the stance they're taking now and the stance they've been taking, telling everybody to stay home. And now, of course, they're supporting everybody not staying home as long as it's in favor of protests, riots, and looting, and they're putting up money for it. Big corporations are not taking real responsibility. They're virtue signaling. Anyways, Alita Battle Angel fans have renewed their efforts to convince Disney to make a sequel, this time using a billboard in Los Angeles. And if you're not familiar with Alita Battle Angel, it was a pretty great, outstanding movie based off an anime. I'm not familiar with the anime myself, but the movie was pretty awesome. However, it was overshadowed by Captain Marvel. As the media, it's kind of funny that they're seemingly in favor of it now, but when Captain Marvel was around the corner and Alita was out, they were doing everything to shame and shun people from seeing this movie. They didn't want people to see it. They wanted people to see Captain Marvel. It seemed like everybody was in Disney's pockets, and there were a lot of really weird things around that whole time. Plus, Captain Marvel was strategically dropped between Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, which probably helped its status. But Alita Battle Angel was something they did not support. They actually did have a strong female character, and that's something they always claimed to be in favor of. But in this case, because the people that liked it weren't essentially aligned with their ideology or their politics, they put this movie down in the dirt. So it didn't make a lot of money, but it's good to see there's still support for it. So Alita Battle Angel fans are continuing their campaign for a sequel, this time using a billboard in Los Angeles. Shared on Twitter, a billboard in Koreatown, Los Angeles showcased several ads for the Alita sequel campaign. Most of them featured quotes from the film's actors. Hey Disney, these ads are running today on a billboard in Koreatown, in downtown Los Angeles. The caption reads, "They're saying that Alita Army wants an Alita sequel." So as you can see right there, one of the signs says, "I would pay Alita until my last breath." Of course I would want to do a sequel. And the other one, such a powerful movie. I am living... I can't make that one out. And it says join the campaign. Sorry about that. But Alita Battle Angel was based off the Japanese Magna Gundam, which followed a young cyborg, and I don't know if I pronounced that right. Please correct me if I didn't. Named Alita, who has trouble remembering her past. And how are you going to correct me? Because I'm just going to read what you said. Never mind. The film sees Alita navigating through a new world while trying to discover her own origin. Additionally, Alita ended on a cliffhanger with the introduction of Edward Norton as Nova. And I think Edward Norton's a pretty great actor. I wanted to see what he could do with it, because he really hasn't done too much in Hollywood since playing the Incredible Hulk. And I still like his version of the Incredible Hulk much more than Mark Ruffalo. But so Alita Battle Angels fans have pressed Disney for a sequel following the campaign's merger with 20th Century Fox. So far there has been no official word on a sequel, though Alita producer John Landau said fans should continue their campaigns. Meanwhile, fans have created petitions and continue to use the hashtag Alita sequel to aid their calls for a sequel. Directed by Robert Rodriguez, Alita Battle Angel stars Rosa Salazar as Alita, Christopher Waltz, Jennifer Connelly, and a few other people that I... Anyways, I would really like to see a sequel to Alita Battle Angel. It would be absolutely awesome. I don't know what Disney would change, though. Now that it's in the hands of Disney, you've got to really think about what kind of creative interference they would run, what they would do differently, how this would go down. They could make it completely different than what it was about it that fans actually liked. It was a film with a strong female lead that didn't involve her putting down all of her male co-stars, reminding them that she's a woman and that she's better. But in Disney's hands, that could be incredibly different, and it could be bad. However, under the Disney brand, it would probably be much more successful than it was previously, especially now, since everybody wouldn't be trying to put it down just because it's pitted up against Captain Marvel. That's the video there, though. Let me know what you think about all this. Did you like Alita Battle Angel? Do you remember all the media trying to put it down in favor of Captain Marvel, in favor of Disney? Would you like to see the sequel? I definitely would, and I definitely want to see comments for people's opinions and thoughts on Alita, the adaptation, the movie, and if you want a sequel or not, and what you think Disney would do differently now that you're pretty much in control of the product, the character. Very good one here. Eventually we will stay awesome. Rock on.